Hi guys and welcome to another episode of the Just My Opinion podcast. So the topic of today is something which we have sprinkled on other episodes, right? How to advance the African rap scene. We have been talking about several strategies which individual rappers could put in place to advance their career and individual rappers becoming getting to higher levels. African rappers definitely have an impact on the African rap scene as a whole. But now we're going to be talking about like general strategies which we could put in place as anybody getting into the rap game or rappers already in the rap game could put into place in order to advance the African rap scene as a whole, not just their individual careers, but the general African rap scene. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Stay tuned. If we sing music which kind of copies the West, then it's not really going to affect the African rap scene in a positive light. Well, I do disagree because I know some rappers who have a foreign style, which I still think they are going places, and their success, I look at it like success in the African rap scene as a whole. Now let's talk to the ambassador. Let's see, does he agree at the other strategies which need to be put in place? Let's see what he has to say.
Hello. It's your boy Ambassador doing this thing again. Yeah, we will talk about the whole issue of how to advance the African rap scene. I feel like there is a work to be done on the artist part, but there's a work to be done on the industry part.
Mm,
But artists being human beings, we will not limit them just to the artists. They can as well jump on board to do some of the industry related things.
mm,
So artist wise, we said okay, they should become there's a collabos, there's a beef they can do, they can improve upon their skills and things. Yeah. But now, most of the time, all of those things can, how do I put it? You could blow up in your town, you could blow up in your region or so, but to blow up at a certain scale and to cash in on all the structures or the aspects I talked about, like endorsement, merchandise, tours, and all of these things, you need structures in place. So first, I would recommend that artists should get business minds on board.
mm,
I mean, we have this whole issue of okay, when I started off, I had my two best friends who liked my songs. They were accompanying me to the studio. Automatically, one became my manager, one became my stylist or my PR, and I'm growing big and I stick to these two people. And even when they're messing up or they have outgrown their sphere of influence or their skill set, I keep on working with them. But that also makes sure that also just that only leads to the fact that I get stuck to as far as their skill set and their sphere of influence can take me.
mhm,
So at times you should be willing enough to tell my friends that we have walked this far. I could still keep you at this range, but now I've got to move into other things and work with other people. So there is first letting in the business minds to come into these things, because I tell people like you don't go into a boardroom talking with the MTNs or maybe I don't know what Coca-Cola level of business, and you tell them like, wow, I killed him on that beef song. My bar was hot. No, that's not what those guys want to hear. They want the numbers, they want the analysis, they want the business talk and the strategy. How
mm,
do they get to win? And you need to get to people who can talk the talk.
mm,
They might not be your friends, you might not even really like them like that. But you like their money. You like the money they will bring on board. So you better like them. As
mm,
long as so, let's just work and do the business. When I make the money, I go chill with my friends in the hood, my real friends and whatever. But
mm,
let's focus on the business and just be respectful of one another for what we bring on the table. So the artists need to open that door for business people to come in and make things happen. Because still looking at the landscape in Africa, Narcissus is doing what he's doing. MI is trying what he's doing with the Chocolate City guys, working with them. What's this guy's name? Mukuri. But I feel like we have not really had no real money, major global scale. Like people always say, like that guy has done big for Africa. The numbers they call in America and in Europe are hundreds of times bigger than what we call in Africa. But they're just like, he's very successful as an artist in Africa. because in Europe and America, they are not successful. That's an upcoming student rapper kind of money. Yeah. So our artists have not gotten to that level because they are still stuck. So I feel like we really have not had no massive global respect any rapper in Africa. Davidos and Wizkids and Burna Boys have scratched major walls. Nasty C to the limit. We have not really had no massive success globally for an African rapper. To do that, the rappers wise side, I feel like we need to also build the world solid in Africa and then step out of Africa. So I can't wait for the day when Cardinero will be like, Jay-Z, you thought you beat Nas, but come to Africa, we'll flog you with the king. That's just my own stupid lines I'm throwing out there. But that's why, just to give you the truth of what I'm saying, like for the level where an African artist is confident enough to feel like Jay-Z will want to look in his direction. So we have not yet even gotten to that playing field. We are still in our village Africa Champions League trying to do our things. But we have not stepped into the world, so we cannot talk about the global level money. But to do that, we need business minds on board. We need to work on our structures. We need to work by structures. I mean, like when I talk about merchandise, endorsements, and tours, there are structures that accompany these things. There is a whole supply chain from who designs what is going on the T-shirt, to who is printing the T-shirt, to who is distributing the T-shirt, to who is marketing it, to who is ensuring that it's product placement in videos to promote the T-shirts. There's a whole supply chain and business lines on those things. Tour-wise, you don't just jump and go into a school and start singing on a bench or something. I don't know. You have to get tour people, event organizers who go in to rent the necessary equipment, look for the halls. Those are structures. Endorsement deals. You need people who do the studies on your how do I even call it, your target audience and the strength of your brand and all of those things. Do presentations in marketing halls, talk to marketing managers, and then get deals for those endorsement deals. So all of those things entail structures to put in place to ensure around you, to ensure that those things happen. Then I also feel like for the African rap scene to advance, we need to go back to the basics. What rap is all about. That's why you see one of the basics of rap is the beef. And that's why the African rap scene jumped significantly last 2020, because beef was brought on board. So a number of those aspects, the basics of rap, hip hop in itself was voice for the voiceless. Urban youth who have left their villages and their countries, they all meet in New York and they feel like we are lost. What can we make out of ourselves? That's how hip hop started. So we still need to keep it that. It's no longer in America, but now we still have urban youths in Cameroon who maybe are far from their village, but need something to associate themselves to. Back to the basics, the real what hip hop, what rap stands for. And you cannot talk rap without talking hip hop. So we need to go back to the basics. Also need to add some originality in it. So that's why I said when we go back to this basics of what rap stands for, we are not trying to say, I shoot you, I kill you. We don't have guns in Cameroon, man. We rarely even see guns. There's nobody shoots anybody here. But at least you can tell him that, okay, my stone that I'm going to throw at on your roof, or if I catch you in that stream, I'm going to try to drown you. Those are realistic things here. It's sound more relatable to our culture. Like, so let's, in our beef, let's it be original. When you train, I like those rappers that train some of the dialect things there. That's original to us. And that's why I really like Lyrical Joe. In his lyrics, he's really talking about things that disturb him. I can really feel like the guy is speaking his mind. Talk gangster shit, selling of drugs, if that's your life. But just express yourself. The realer it is, the better. The more the energy and the more we'll connect to it because it's real.
Right.
So that originality. If your dialect is used, speak your dialect. If English is used, speak English. If pidgin is used, speak pidgin. If sign language is used, you can rap in sign language. Maybe try that too. By going against the world, I just mean like making the world see you.
Okay.
We get invited to our shows. We come in with our shirts and our loincloths. We come in with our, how do they even call it, dashiki things. We come in maybe with our Ankara things. Just being like, if you notice hip hop, if you know Flavor Flav, he was hanging a very big clock on his neck. That's just trying to be seen. Like, these people act like I'm not here, I'm here. large eyeglass. So we just need to come with our own things that will just make us noisy to the environment,
Lady
the
Gaga
environment, make
style.
us sing.
Mm.
Lady Gaga style. Imagine a bunch of rappers coming in. We are all speaking the tree. The chorus for the award show in the appreciation speech, we speak tree back to back. We speak Yoruba. We speak I don't know what. I'm looking for a Cameroonian language just to tell you how lost I might be. Speak
Bayanji.
Swahili. I'm just
Yes.
talking of the bigger language out there that most are Bayangi. Speak your Bayangi language. Speak your Ijaga. Speak it on that crowd or Iskiaga. Speak it to that audience, and they'll be like, "What's he talking about?" If you don't know, go find out. Go figure. Learn about it too. So we need to intrude into those places and then go against the world. That's what I mean by go against the world. We get to the red carpet and this girl is like, "What are you wearing?" You just speak in Yoruba language. They'll all be looking at you like, "This is going to make buzz." Yes. So go against the world. That's what I mean by go against the world. There are various ways to go against the world. Even like everybody just saying, okay, the first month of my release, I'm releasing on echo.online. It's not going to be a popular thing to do, but it's going to make a statement. And when it's all said and done, everybody's going to be like, what is echo.online? Who is this artist who feels like when this guy came out, I remember there was one artist who came out and then he said he's selling his album that is $100. Everyone is like, who does he think he is?
Right.
But people will buy it just to say, I have that $100 album or this $100 CD.
Branding.
That uniqueness and that cocky audacity gives you an edge, and people pay more attention. So I feel like, but first we need to solidify the house, then we go out now with that aggressiveness of, here we are here, what's up?
Yeah, and one thing comes to mind when you are making that point is that's the way Nigerians roll. Like Nigerians are very proud of who they are. Like you need to feel their presence, and I feel like that accounts to that really accounts to their level of success. Somebody who I follow closely is like Chimamanda. Even when you see she has this kind of, okay, I'm humble, but she has the Nigerian character in her life.
Do you know Chimamanda is not her real name?
Yes, all I realized in her recent interview with Ebuka. Yes, I was like, what? She was like, no, she does not want a name which does not speak Nigerian. She went and she was like, Amanda was like,
and now everybody's okay with it, and you cannot even imagine. Like,
I'm like, what? It's like crazy. It's so crazy.
So she's such an independent spirit.
Yes.
She wanted Amanda because she was trying to feel Western when she was in Africa. Then when she got to America, now she was like, I don't want to feel Western again. She went back to her African life. Whatever I say, that's what people call me. It's my name.
It's my name. Like I must not go by the rule of taking the name my parents gave me. I can invent my own name.
I can change my name 3 times. It's still me. Call me. It's me.
Oh my God, that's so yeah. So Nigerians have that kind of personality of, you know what, feel, oh, we are here right now. We are Nigerians. Do you know who we are? So like I think a lot more African countries need to adopt that personality of, you know what, I'm proud of who I am. This is my culture. This is what I stand for. And well, you can love me or well, decide.
I mean, like they have that cockiness, and it also opens doors because the person is like, he's intrigued. And you know, like the world now is a global village, and if you don't bring something unique and new to the table, everybody's just, they'll push you to the side. So they come, and Nigerian drops someone at the airport, especially when he knows that he's regular and he has his papers and everything. He's like, he looks like a policeman and say, oh boy, how far?
Right.
And even the police is shocked, like, who is this telling me how far? Knowing that maybe I'm going, and at times he might not even have papers, but the policeman just looks like he's confident that this guy surely has all his right papers. He's asking me how far at this airport.
You know what I just remember?
Like, yeah, you can go, sir. I don't want any more of his how far kind of discussion. I might not understand what he's saying, so let him just go to his truck.
I just remember when Burna Boy had his interview on the Daily Show with Trevor Noah. That's the very thing he said when he entered, and Trevor Noah was like, welcome, Burna Boy. How far now? Then he turned to the audience, nah, far.
How far? That's the cockiness I'm talking about, breaking into those rooms.
Oh my God. Then one thing which he also mentioned during that interview was like when he went for Coachella and he was just, they put him like one of the artists, then he was very small on the poster, and he was like, why would he be that small? Like, he's an African giant. How can he be just small like that? And we're like, no, we cannot present. He cannot go for that show. no matter if
Yeah,
it's
so you put that is
Coachella,
way too big and you still and put it
put it like small.
on the passport size photo of the poster.
Like seriously, yeah.
With the confidence, and if you command those numbers, the money follows.
Okay, so I think we're going to round up with this topic now. So it has been a very, very enlightening one. I hope if you are out there and you're thinking of getting into the rap scene, or you know your friend in the rap scene, you know your brother in the rap scene, whatever, you can share. Let it get this, because I think there's a lot of value which was spoken in this video. And I hope you had your notebook and pen, everything, said writing things down, because like some things are worth jotting down.
As usual, 2021 about making the money. Put your songs on echo.online. Tag me, share. I'll get friends to buy. I'll push it out there. Put a free song so we feel your vibe. Put some songs for sale. Ambassador on Facebook, and I'm pushing it all the way.
Make sure you check out echo.online. It's a really amazing platform developed for Africans, developed by Africans for Africans. We Africans know our reality, so we are best to find solutions to the problems which we face. Thanks for watching that video. Hope it inspired you to want to commit to Chakara TV. You want more content from us? No worries, we got you covered. All you need to do is hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, then sit back, relax, and enjoy daily content from us. It's been 8 on Chakara TV. We are craziness with a strategy.